Ojai. Cucuta, the administrative center of Department of Norte de Santander, is in the northeast of Colombia on border with Venezuela. From 1733 to 1793 the city was called San Jose, Guatemala, and then San Jose de Cucuta. San Jose is a Saint Yosef, Virgin Mary's husband, and Cucuta in the Bari language means the house of goblins. The city is often playfully called the city without borders, the city of the woods, and the North Pearl. Cucuta lies at the height of 320 m above sea level in East Cordilleras in the Andes. Average annual temperature is 28. Page. The city is at distance about 600 km from Bogotá and about 550 km from Caracas in Venezuela. The nearby settlement, San Antonio in Venezuela. Both cities are in the free trade zone, granting to inhabitants the right of free movement. In the east the city borders on Venezuela and Puerto Santander, in the south, with Villa del Rosario, Bocalima and Los Pocios, in the north, with Tib, and in the west, on El Zulia and San Cayetano. The settlement of Cucuta existed even before arrival of Spaniards. The city of Cucuta was founded on June 17, 1733. The city which center was a church expanded thanks to the advantageous geographical location. The Battle of Cucuta became one of the most considerable events of the 19th century and a part of history of fight for independence of Colombia and Venezuela. On February 28, 1813 Cucuta was captured by Simon Bolivar. Fight between the Spanish troops and liberating troops continued from 9 in the morning in the forenoon and ended with Bolivar's victory. The victory brought to the city independence. Bolivar's campaign to Caracas began from here. In 1821 the Constitutional Congress of Great Colombia sat at Church of Rosicrucians in Cucuta. Association of the People by Nova Granada. Modern Colombia and Panama. Both Venezuela and creation of the new state was the purpose of the Congress. Republic of Colombia. Nowadays Great Colombia. Simon Bolivar was elected the President of the Republic of Colombia, the Vice President, Francisco de Paula Santander. The German conquistador Ambrosio Alfinger, which came from Santana de Coro, Venezuela. In 1530 with group of adventurers, and intruded in Novel East region of the newly created province Santa Marta, was the first European in the territory of northern Santander. Alfinger, in search of El Dorado, arrived in the district of radical settlements under the name Tamalamak along the Magdalena River, battling and winning against several tribes. Alfinger finally was killed on present Chinicota's outskirts in fight with Camila and Chitarero. When Alfinger is dead, Fedro Street. Martin took command of troops and returned to Corit, passing through the territory Cucuta. In 1541, Hernan Perez de Quesada reached Chinicota's territory, but it was necessary to return the same year because of resistance from indigenous people. Soon after that, Alfonso Perez de Tolosa abandoned El Tocuyo, Venezuela, and went in Salazar de las Palmas, through Cucuta, but also here it was necessary to turn back, having lost many soldiers in collisions with locals. In 1549 the Spanish troops, under Pedro de Asua and Orton Velasco's command, I intruded in northern Santander and I reached the valley of Pamplona. Paying a tribute to the Spanish city of Pamplona, Spaniards founded the city of Pamplona. The new city soon attracted numerous people because of its pleasant climate and the gold mines found in the region. Further expeditions left this city and finished gaining the present territory of northern Santander. The expedition under Diego de Montes' command founded the city of Salazar, but soon it was destroyed Cossack Quinera. In 1583, the city was reconstructed by Alonso Esteban Rangel, the great-grandfather of the founder Cucuta. On the website more suitable for his protection in case of new attacks of natives. The second expedition, under command of the Captain Francisco Fernandez de Contarasa, reached lands of group of indigenous people Jaqueritam and, on July 26, 1572, I founded the city Ocaña, Colombia. Ocaña, having called his Santa Ana de Jacari. Some of his colleagues called him New Madrid and others Santa Ana from Ocana. Next year, Antonio Orozco, Fernandez's subordinate, founded the city of Tiarama while Augustinian monks founded the monastery in 2 days city of Chinacota. On May 18, 1875 the city was almost completely destroyed during an earthquake, but soon completely restored. With the advent of the railroad in the 19th century, industrial development of the city began. In 1960 the railway company went bankrupt. Sites: Monument in honor of the Battle of Cucuta. Monument to the founder of Cucuta Juan Rangel de Valor. Monument to Simon Bolivar and Francisco de Paula Santander. Cucuta, very green city, in many respects thanks to reconstruction after an earthquake of 1875. And in several big parks, for example, the Park of Santander, the Colonial Park and Simon Bolivar's Park set with palm trees. Admiration of city visitors causes the Avenue of Light, set with the ficus and other exotic plants forming the real green tunnel. Transport. The International Airport of Camilo Das, one of the largest transportations on volume in the country. Automobile communication on the highway in Bucaramanga and Ocaña. Because of proximity to border of Venezuela, the city is important shopping center, thanks to a free zone of trade, is the most active boundary city of South America. From the name of the city there is a name of the regional currency Cucuta index id est. Average actual exchange rate of the Venezuelan bolivar for US dollar in this border city. At the beginning of 2017 this index made several thousands, at an official rate 110. The website Dólar Today publishes daily updates of this index. Education. The University of Francisco de Paula Santander. University of Pamplona. Private universities. Free University of Colombia. University of a name of Santander. University of Antonio Nariño. Simon Bolivar's University. Sport. Cucuta, the homeland of football club Cucuta Deportivo. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.